Hi guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video for you guys. I have recently just put together a couple of, I wouldn't say page kits, they're full kits, but they are kits that I have based on a couple of new items that I've bought, and everything else is pulled in from my stash. So this is the first time I've filmed one of these. I didn't know whether anyone would be particularly interested. There are lots of these out there, but I always find these really interesting to watch, so I thought, why not? Also, I'm in a really good mood because I just submitted my last assessment for the semester a few hours ago. I am done for the semester until exams now, so I haven't touched my crafty stuff for over a week and I am having withdrawals, so I thought I would go through and show you guys what I have done. I have myself a glass of wine. I'm in my pajamas. It's actually quite late, but I want to get playing with some of my crafty stuff. So I have a little stack of embellishments over here that I'm going to add into this kit, so I wanted to sort of show you guys before I put everything away what I've pulled. So I have a couple here. I think maybe I will start with, this one. This is a bigger one, but I have these embellishments here, so I kind of want to get those off my desk. Oh, I cannot tell you how good it feels to be done with assessments for the year. Oh, I'm so pleased. I've done nothing but study pretty much non-stop every spare minute for the last couple of weeks, and I haven't even had work. I've just been studying, so yeah, I'm over it. I am pretty glad to be done, and now I just have to look forward to exams, which are quite possibly worse. But okay, so this kit, let's have a look. I'm just going to pull out the items that I purchased, and then okay, so I have a couple of kits really in this one. I have a sort of girly kit and a boy kit, but they're kind of, some of the things are mixed in. Okay, so the papers and the cardstock and everything are sort of, I have divided into boys and girls, and then all my sort of embellishments and bits and pieces I have just sort of combined. So let's see, how am I going to do this? I really don't have much space at all because I am still working off my tiny desk in my front room. My office still isn't finished, thanks to uni. And my husband and I both study, so yeah, not much gets done during semester. Okay, so the things I bought were the new, well, they're newish collections from Echo Park, the baby collections, and they're Hello Baby, It's a Boy and It's a Girl, so there's girl and boy versions of the collection. I apologise for the glare, it is nighttime, my lights are a bit terrible, but we'll get through this. So I got the chipboard sheet, or one of the chipboard sheets. I got the phrase version. I got one of the ephemera packs, the frames and tags, and I got the sticker sheet, and I think that's it. My process for doing this is sort of, I pull out my key pieces, so these 3 items, and I lay them out, and then I start digging through my stash, and I pull out my papers first. Well, I pulled out my cardstock first, and I just sort of pull colours that I think could work, and I try to stick to sort of a similar colour palette. I think this kit did end up with a lot of mints, but this is not set in stone. I am more than happy to go back through my stash and pull in other things if I feel like I need to. Okay, so these are the 12 by 12s. So first thing I have here is cardstock. It's all 12 by 12 cardstock. This is just cheap stuff that I have, paper, like big pads of multicolored cardstock, so it's nothing fancy at all. Okay, so as you can see, here are my sheets. I'll just sort of move that off to the side, and I can use my sticker sheet, really, all the colours on there. So definitely wanted some of this orange, and I've tried to pull in an orange that's not so bright, not too in your face. It's on the more muted side. So I really like that one. And then I have this even slightly lighter orange. It's actually more of a peach, which doesn't perfectly match any of the colours in this sheet, but I do like, it's the same tone, just a little bit lighter, so I really like that. Then I have a blue, of course, because this is very blue. It's actually a little bit on the cool side. These have a little bit more green in them, but I thought I could possibly still make it work. Then I have a lighter blue, which is basically a perfect match for these lighter blues, and then a more of a, I guess, turquoise sort of teal green, and that matches these really well as well. And of course I'll pull in white if I need to, which I probably will pull in white, but I don't need to put that in the kit. Okay, then I have a bunch of 12 by 12 pattern papers. Actually, these aren't patterned, these are just coloured paper. And I did rip this one pulling it out of the paper pad. I hate those ones where they're, I don't know, it's like they're really just, they don't tear out easily, and I ripped a whole chunk off. So I pulled out this one as well. I really like navy, and navy goes really nicely with the colours in this. This one is out of one of my paper pads. It's an old one I got from Spotlight ages ago. It's blue. I'm not a fan of the owls, but I do like the pattern. I have this yellow stripe from a random paper pack. The yellow matches there are a few pops of yellow in here. I quite like that. This is just a really nice soft mint green that matches these sort of minty tones nicely. I think most of these are coming from my Kaiser Craft packs now, so I just have big packs of those, the 100 packs that they sell for cheap. So I have a navy and sort of slightly lighter blue dot. I have a mint with some white text on it. So again, just pulling anything that kind of matches those colours really. This is from a Reject Shop paper pad, but the orange matched the sort of yellows and oranges in this really nicely. Again, this is just a grey and white polka dot. I thought that matched really nicely. This is one of the baby boy Kaiser Craft collection, so both of those sides work. Really like this quatrefoil pattern. And the back is just another blue. And then another, it's almost blue, but it's more grey and white dot. Then I have a piece of specialty paper. This was actually used for my wedding invitations, which was 9 years ago now, so I still have heaps of this left. It's like really nice sort of handmade linen paper, and with silver foiling obviously it's really pretty, so I'm trying to use this up and get it out of my stash. I've had it so long. Okay, a couple of 8x8s. I don't have many 8x8 paper pads, but I just pulled the ones that I thought the colours matched nicely. I like the oranges in this, and the blues matched nicely. This one I'm not 100% sure about. There is a bit of pink in it, but I do like the orange. And then another sort of minty green blue colour, and then some 6x6s. So I just went through all my 6x6 paper pads, of which I have a few, and just sort of pulled anything I thought would go nicely. So I mean, I probably got a lot in here, more than I need to, but oh, that's so cute. The colour of the fox doesn't really go, even though there are foxes in this, but I like the blue polka dot and the lace. Like the wood grain in this, it matches. There's a bit of wood grain in this collection, so it's a little bit darker, but I think I can make it work. That is a nice one. Blue birds. Again, that green. Some more green. A craft and white, and that matches the wood grain really nicely, as does this wood grain. And then, that's right, I like the browns in that. The feathers here, they match that brown, and then a lemon. Again, pulling in that yellow. Okay, so here's my girl version. So in case you're wondering, I still haven't done either of my kids' baby albums. I've done a few layouts, but I have so many baby photos to scrap. My son is almost 5, my daughter is almost 2. So I have no excuse for my son's album, so I thought I would grab these and it might give me an incentive, and they're super cute. So my challenge with this one was not to make everything pink. It's my favorite color. I love pink. I find it really easy to use. I really gravitate towards it, so I have to sort of really police myself with going overboard with pink. Now, as far as cardstock goes, I didn't actually have very much in my stash that matched this kit. I've used a lot of my pink cardstock. I'm getting kind of low, so I will have to probably supplement this with some new cardstock. But I'll also probably use a lot of white too, so I'm not too stressed. But I just pulled in these two colours, this sort of dusty rose and this lighter lavender colour. They match nicely. I have a lot of 12 by 12 papers here, so I probably don't need a heck of a lot of cardstock. So this is just a random lavender one from a random pack that I had laying around. There's some purples in this, so it matches nicely. And I grabbed pretty much this whole pack of this Portercraft brand sheets. Now these are slightly smaller actually than 12 by 12, and they also have like a batch number printed down on the bottom here. So I think I got these really cheap at a craft show, and I kind of know why now because they have this printed on them. I have, I think, 3 other packs from the same manufacturer that don't have that on there, so gosh knows. But anyway, they're just some pink and purple tones. I really like this green that's thrown in. So I just put the whole thing in here because I'll try and chop into these and use them in as photo match as much as possible. That'd be nice to fussy cut actually, and get rid of them because yeah, I mean that just makes them impossible to use for backgrounds or as wallpapers. And like I said, I think they're slightly smaller than 12 by 12. Okay, these ones are from that same pack as the owl paper from the boy kit. So again, there's the pink owls, but it has the same pattern, the floral pattern, which I like. This is just all lavender little flowers, really pretty, and then some leaves as well. So again, that green is in there, which I might try and, it's not actually in this collection, but I might try and pull in a bit of this green because I think it looks really nice with the colours. Same grey and white spot from the boy pack because grey and white just goes with everything. And then I have the Craft Girl collection, so I have a few copies of these, and I really like this sheet. I kind of like the backside. I really like just the strips and the letters and everything. So, and that's a nice cut apart sheet. So I did put 2 of these in actually, so that I could use the cut apart sheet. Not a big, huge fan of this side, but I do like this card particularly. And yeah, we'll see. I'll try and get it used up anyway. I have like 5 copies of each of these, so they need to go. The same quatrefoil as in the boy pack, but it's pink, and the reverse is the same. And then I have this sheet, kind of an odd inclusion, but there is actually quite a bit of blue in this girl's collection. So, and it's the same kind of blue, and this is actually out of the Craft boy collection, same as this one, the boy version. So I like the wood grain. I thought I could definitely use that. Another sheet of that specialty paper, some 8x8s. I have that same gingham check, that same stripe, and then I pulled this one as well. I don't know, I don't think I'm a big fan of this baby poop green, but it's actually kind of like a stitched quilted pattern. Can you see that? I have kind of an idea of cutting this apart and doing like a background, like a quilted background. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, okay, so here's my 6x6s. I think I have a couple of random, yeah, I'm going to try and get through a lot of these because some of them are really, really old. I like the pink. The fox is cute. I might fussy cut him out. Not loving the squirrel, but I do like the stripes. A nice soft blue, pink polka dots. So a lot of pink, but I have put in a bit of blue and a bit of lavender. That one's pretty. It's foiled. Can you see that? Hot air balloons. I thought that was nice and neutral. A lot of these are from the Reject Shop or Kmart. They were just cheap paper packs. This one might be a bit dark. I'm not sure, but there are some darker pinks in here, so we'll see. I love that pink and white. More pink. I really like these. So I was thinking about fussy cutting possibly, but the blue matches the blue in here really nicely. Love Hearts, that same craft and white, the same wood grain. Again, there's a bit of wood grain in this one. Same feathers, and then some pink bubbles. Okay, so there's all my papers and cardstock. And let's have a look at these embellishments before I chuck them away. Well, not chuck them away, chuck them in the bag. Okay, so I may not use all of these, but most of these, actually, a lot of this stuff I'm going to use is really, really old. So the idea is, I have a couple of new things, but most of it is going to be really, really stash busting some of the older supplies I have that I'm sick of looking at. So Brads. Does anyone have Brads anymore? These, I feel like these are one of the things that I've had since I started scrapbooking. So they're just hearts. There's some pink ones and some white ones, so cute for girls' layouts. Chuck them in there. Then I have these little yellow flowers. Let us zoom in. He's going to struggle. Okay, so we have these little lemon yellow flowers, and they've got little diamantes in the middle. I think these could go on either. That boy collection does have quite a bit of yellow, and this has a little bit as well, so I have quite a few of them. May as well get those used up. I had these little pegs from like probably the very first craft show I went to. They're super cute. They're little ladybugs on pegs. So there's a couple of pink ones and a couple of blue ones. I have these little sort of flower button embellishments. So this is literally all I have left, the 4, so definitely time to get those used up. A whole bunch of buttons. I swear I used to use buttons all the time back when I first started scrapbooking. Not so much now, but I mean, they're cute, they're the right colors, so I'm going to try and use up at least most of them. And then I just had this one random, oh, that's how old it is. The adhesive just literally fell off. It's not sticky at all anymore. So, but this is just some sort of tulle trim with a little bit of silver foil in the edging. I thought that would be cute as a photo layer. So these are the glossies from, I can't remember what collection. They're from Rosie's Studio, or they're from the Reject Shop, but they're by Rosie's Studio. What's the collection? Glass House? I think it was the Glass House collection. Anyway, a lot of that mint green and the pinks and the purples that I'm going for. Some enamel dots. I thought particularly the pink ones, the purple ones, and the blue ones here. Maybe not the neon yellow, but I could definitely use a few of these. And then these are the Chamel Glitter Girl ones. I got these really reduced. So they're the glittery enamel shapes. Obviously these colours are perfect for these collections. Maybe not the hot pink, but the light pink and the navy and the blues. Easy. Some journaling cards in here, some rhinestones. I have a bunch of random stuff, so let's have a look. A doily. Okay, so I have a few Project Life cards. I think these actually are Project Life too. So I just grabbed a few colours that I thought would go nicely. I've had these for so long. Just some pinks and some crafts. I have these random things. Gosh, I don't even know where these came from. I think they were in like a kit. You know, you used to get scrapbooking kits back in the days. This matched that sort of blue daisy paper that I had earlier. So, yeah, I don't know. I like the wood grain, I think. Little tag. These are Instax camera, you know, the little Instax instant prints, little frames, adhesive frames. They're wedding ones, really, but I thought I could easily cover up the bits that like, mention weddings, so try and get those used up. A friend bought those for me, I think. Another one of those. These are some little sticky label tags. I like the wood grain. This is another Instax product. It's just sort of some layered stickers. There are a whole packet of them, and I just sort of chopped them up and put them where I thought they matched. So these ones went in my girl kit. There's some craft heart stickers. I'm just going to trim this down. I don't need all of that. Some Kaiser Craft rhinestones, little flower ones. I've had these for years. I've never even used one, and I don't know why. They're pretty. Same with these. I think I have that, you know, that crafter's hoarding curse. Everything's too pretty, I don't want to use it, and then by the time I'm ready to use it, it's old and out of style. But these are pretty. They're little glittery white hearts with little rhinestones in the center. Definitely use those up. Have some tags. That's just a plain white one. That's a white one with some gold glitter on it, and then a couple of pastel colored ones. And these, I'm remembering now what I've chucked in. Just some random bits and pieces that I thought I might be able to get used up. These are actually nail stickers from one of my Simply Gilded orders. No, they're in a subscription box. I'm never going to use nail stickers. I hate them. So hoping I can use them as sort of little accent stickers. These are sticky notes, again, from Simply Gilded. They're just really pretty, and I can use, I mean, I always try to think outside the box when it comes to crafting supplies, so I'm more than happy to use some sticky notes. They're really cute. Couple of little tags, little tag labels. Then we have a couple of tassels. I've got a pink one, a lavender one, and a white one. They're really cute, and they're just from Kmart. And I have some of these little sticky, they're almost like they're 3D stickers that my friend brought me back from Japan, and it was like 100 in the packet, and I have so many. So they're like little milkshakes and little cameras and little coffees. Yeah, I think I chucked 2 of each in. I'm going to try to use them up because I have so many of them. And this bag of blooms, just paper blooms. They're all pinks and whites. I need those out of my stash. Okay, and these are the boy embellishments. I should probably pull over my boy sticker sheet. So you'll notice quite a few similarities. I, again, have those little sticky 3D stickers from Japan. Same ones. I'm just going to try and get those on the page. Some tassels, but just different colours. I've got a yellow and a couple of different shades of blue. Another doily. More Project Life cards, just different colours. Again, more of those teals, mints and yellows. More of those sort of frames and things from that scrapbooking kit. Another one of those. This was actually off a gift bag from his baby shower, and it's a B. His name's Corin, so it starts with a C, but this is obviously B for boy, and it has baby boy on it, and I just thought it was really cute and sweet, and yeah, I think I want to use it on a scrapbook page. So a couple more of those sticky Instax frames, some more of those tags. So like I said, you'll see a lot of similarities, but just trying to go through my stuff and be a little bit cohesive. Some more of those layered stickers, so I've just chopped those up and put those in here. Some more of those hearts, sheets a bit more full. Again, same sort of tags, just a different pastel colour. Some paper blooms again, but these are the yellow ones that I have. Oh, got a bit of a half pearl stuck on there. Just a craft envelope. I think this, yeah, this actually goes with that. So, but I like craft, and envelopes are always useful. This is another Instax product. You're meant to put your Instax photo in like that, but it's really just a cute little like folding card. And I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure a friend bought this for me, but I just thought it's really cute. It's got some gold foiling on it. I can use it in 3 parts. So if I cut the wings off, I can use this bird cage, and then I can use these as cute sort of little cards. Okay, so that is just going back all in together, because some of those things like the enamel dots, they are going to be shared between the kits, and I don't want to mess around cutting those up. I do just want to point out that I have not included any washi tape, wood veneer, sequins, or alphas in these kits. And the reason being is I keep all my washi tape on a shelf on my desk where I can see it all laid out, so I don't want to pull them out and have them go missing and get lost. They're all sorted by color, so that's, I'm happy with that. I don't want to mess that up. My wood veneer is all stored in a box together, and if I want wood veneer, I just go and pick it out. Again, don't want a bunch of random wood veneer floating around. My alphas all live together in one box. I don't have a lot of alphas. This is all my thickers and alphas just in this box here, and it's sharing with punches, so I don't have a lot of alphas, so there's really no need to go and pull alphas, and I don't think I have a big enough collection to be pulling stuff out of here and pulling it out of my general rotation. And my sequins, again, all live in their own box, all sorted by colour, so I don't want to go making up mixes and then having a bunch of random mixed sequins hanging out together. Just, yeah. So I know if I want those things, I know where they are, I know where to grab them, I know they're all sorted by colour, so it's easier just to leave them where they are. So that is that one, and then we have this one. So this one's a fair bit smaller. So this one I based around the new Crepe Paper Maggie Home Sunny Day collection. And I bought 3 items from this collection. I got the chipboard because I freaking love chipboard. I love chipboard. I got the stickers, just the double-sided sticker sheet, not the sticker book. And I got the embellishments. I didn't get any paper. I'm so proud of myself because I have so much freaking paper. Like, I don't need any more paper. It's ridiculous. Okay, so let's have a look. I don't think I actually pulled any. I tell a lie. I pulled 1 sheet of cardstock, a navy. So I'm just going to put this collection's kind of funny. I don't know, the colours I struggle with a little bit. I don't know why. I think they're just sort of not colours that I would necessarily go for, I guess. So I pulled navy. There is a bit of I wouldn't say it's a true navy. It's almost more of a royal blue. This one, a little bit darker, but I think it will still work. That is a slightly, no, I pulled more cardstock than I thought. So slightly lighter blue. Again, doesn't really go with any of these colors, but yeah, I'm kind of running low on cardstock obviously, so I need to get some more. This green matches pretty well with these greens. Not really the sort of green I like to use, and I only have like an A4 sheet of it obviously, so I might just use it for, I don't know, I might make a cut file. I might use it to cut a cut file, because then it's only, you know, a border, a thin strip, I guess. Does that make sense? This is kind of crazy. I have a paper pad full of papers like this that just really aren't my style anymore. I think I got it really cheap, but I kind of really need to use those because I hate having them sitting there looking at me. So I thought there is a fair bit of blue in this one, so, you know, why not give it a go, try to use it up. This one I actually like quite a lot. It's blues and greens. Now, I did not get any of the Sunny Days papers, but I do have the carousel paper pad, and a lot of the colors in that paper pad match this collection really nicely. And I noticed when people were doing their unboxings of these that a lot of the papers have very similar colors, so I went through that paper pad and I actually pulled out a lot of things. Pulled out quite a few papers actually that match nicely. So particularly this mustard, I was having trouble finding a sort of this yellowish mustard color in any of my papers, but it's in the Carousel collection, so I really like that. Obviously this is just it's almost white, it's not quite white, but with the black stripes, actually very similar to one of the papers in this collection. It's got a different pattern, but same colors. This one I pulled, I've already cut into it obviously, but I thought again the colors match nicely. This one's perfect for this collection. The pink matches exactly perfectly, and this mustard is exactly the same, so I'm really, really happy with that. And same with this sheet, so the same pink and the same mustard, love it. And then I have a bunch of just randoms. I think these are mostly the reject shop, so I pulled in this pink wood grain. I'm not sure that the pink, there's a couple of different pinks in this collection. If you look, this pink matches this really nicely, so I thought I might be able to make this work. This is not cardstock, it is actually a sheet from one of the paper pads. It's just plain pink, so yeah, a pink with little white triangles, and I thought it matched this pink quite nicely. This is just a white with very light pink sort of chevrons, and this is actually pearlescent paper. It's actually really pretty. And same with this one. This is a pearly one. You can see that a lot better with the blue, but this blue matches this blue quite a bit nicer, I think. It's only 12 by 12s. Then I think I have one sheet of 8 by 8. There are actually quite a few sort of minty greens in this collection, so they match that perfectly. And then some 6x6s. Some of these are a bit random. I don't know, I think the colors in this are a little bit out of my comfort zone, so I was a bit thrown by it, but I think I did okay. So this is just white and gold foil. You can see the foil there, it's really pretty. I love those swans, they match that green really nicely. Another white and just gold foil stripe. Black and white bows. Now, this doesn't quite go with that mustard, but it's pretty close, so I think I might be able to get away with that. That's just a white and a blue stripe. It's kind of watercolor, I like that. It's the same bluebird paper. That pink matches nicely. That teal green matches nicely. Again with the leaves. And why did I put this in here? Because this blue does not match at all. I had a reason. Anyway, moving on. That love heart one again. This is a bit different, but there is quite a bit of black in this collection, and I thought the peaches matched the peach tones in it nicely, and that orange is exactly that orange. So, and yeah, I think that is one of the things that's throwing me off about this collection, because you have a couple of colors like this orange where it's only in a couple of spots and barely any of it anywhere else. So yeah, but I love the collection. I'm really looking forward to trying it because I think it's going to really challenge me. Bit of a darker pink, a bright yellow, and then this little cute little peach paper because there are some peaches here. A lot of other random bits and pieces. This is actually the Cocoa Vanilla Endless Summer puffy stickers. I got these really cheap too, reduced. Doesn't super perfectly match, but I mean the greens definitely match. These peaches are in the same sort of color family as a lot of these pinks and peaches, so I think I'll be able to make it work. And like the cloud, that'll be easy to use, a little camera. So yeah, these are the Pink Fresh Studio enamel dots from the Case of the Blast collection. I thought these colors matched really well. Actually, almost could have been made for it. I mean, the oranges match pretty nicely. The bright orange probably not so much, but this lighter orange matches pretty nicely with the oranges that are already in there. The pink matches obviously, and especially the green I think matches really nicely. So this is completely random. I have had these for so long. I have 3 packs of these in different colors. I don't think I've used one yet. I might have used 1 or 2 in the probably almost, I think I got these before I got married, so they'll be over 10 years old. I'm so sick of looking at them in my collection. The mint matches the mint. I'm going to try and use as many of them as I possibly can so I can just get rid of them. Again, just a bunch of random things. I have some more of those, same doily, some more of those little 3D stickers. Lots of tassels. I have a little green one, a little brighter yellow, little peach one, a little pink one, and a little navy. Project Life cards, pinks and mints, teal sort of colors. I think, yeah, that's the side. I like the black and white, pink. I like that mint and then the pink stripe. A little gold metallic doily because I have some of those gold foiled specialty papers. Some more of those wood grain tags. I have a whole packet of these I'm trying to get through, obviously. You can probably tell. Some more of those little Instax frames. Another one of those layered stickers. I like that phone, it's really cute. It's kind of retro. Oh, and a little camera. I'll use that easy. More tags. Same ones again, just a little different mix of colour. Some more of those sticky notes. And that's another layered sticker. So again, a much smaller kit than that first one, but there's still plenty in there, and I have not pulled out any. I mean, there's no alphas in, there's no washi, sequins, any of that stuff. So yeah, I think there is more than enough to get quite a few layouts done with that, and hopefully bust through some of this stash that is driving me crazy. So I really hope this wasn't a total bore. I hope you maybe got some ideas or some inspiration, or you just enjoyed watching, because I love watching these. So I thought I would share. Let me know what you thought, whether you would do anything differently, or if you do your kits up a bit differently, let me know. Basically just say hi, have a chat in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.